Well, howdy there, folks. James, politicalfriar.com, coming at you again. I got the politics hat on, so we're going to talk about Iowa and news from yesterday about the Iowa caucus. And I want to start, though, by addressing a preliminary question. A friend of mine asked me the other day, why are you still covering the Republican primary at all? And it's a worthy question. It's one that I want to make sure that we get out of the way before I talk about Kim Reynolds and Ron DeSantis and all of that. It's that the general election is still a year away, and the first caucus is still 2 months away, and we won't have the majority of the delegates assigned to come up with an actual nominee for the GOP or the Democrats until 6 months from now. That is a lot of time for things to change, and I think there's a good chance that things will change. See, Donald Trump has 91 felony charges. I don't think that even Donald Trump is going to be able to politically survive campaigning from jail. And there's a decent chance that that will happen. And if that happens, then we should be talking about who's going to step into that place. Sure, all other things remaining the same, Donald Trump would clearly be the preferred nominee for the Republicans, but not everything's going to stay the same. We're seeing the first Donald Trump trial, but there will be three before the GOP nomination is wrapped up. I think those will have an effect even on Republicans who value loyalty to an individual political figure, which I still find bizarre. I mean, Jefferson said if I could go to heaven with a party or hell without one, he would go to hell. That is a fundamentally American idea, is that you don't have loyalty to an individual political figure, but I guess we do now. I guess that is an American ideal now. Well, things change. Anyway, Iowa. Kim Reynolds is the extremely popular governor of Iowa in a world where politicians always have negative favorability ratings. Net, Kim Reynolds is +6. That makes her one of the most popular governors in the country. And she is the governor of the first caucus, first primary state. It is a really important political role for picking the next president. And last summer, she came out and said, listen, I'm not going to endorse anybody. I'm going to be neutral. And that caused a truth social storm. We used to call it a tweet storm, but it caused Donald Trump to react. He called her disloyal. He called her the most unpopular governor in the state. He called her names. He was mean, as he is. He's not a nice guy. He's mean to people. And she didn't take it well, and Iowans didn't take it well. You saw Donald Trump's support actually erode a little bit last summer over that. It rebounded because, well, that's what it is. But it definitely left a sour taste in Kim Reynolds' mouth, and so she yesterday endorsed Ron DeSantis, saying no, she's not going to be neutral anymore. She's actually picking Trump's top rival in Iowa to win the caucus, and that matters probably not much because Trump's support is so great, but it is a crack that means that we gotta keep watching it. Because again, Donald Trump might not make it to the convention for external reasons. And if he doesn't make it, then we should know about Ron DeSantis and we should know about Nikki Haley, and that's probably it. It's probably one of those two as far as who will end up sliding into Donald Trump's spot if he should get knocked off for some reason. And so Kim Reynolds is an extremely conservative Republican. She represents Iowa Republicans well. She's got a 68% approval rating among Republicans in Iowa, which is high. And she has decided that Ron DeSantis is her guy, and Donald Trump is not. And that is probably not consequential, but it is interesting. Anyway, Tell me what you think about Kim Reynolds and Ron DeSantis and her decision to endorse him and what it means for Trump in the comments down below. I really appreciate you giving me a like, subscribe to this video, and let me know what you want to hear about. I appreciate it. Thanks.